Hello, hello, hello. As everybody can see, I have my brother from another mother, Captain Ahab. No, Captain Chris Johnson. You can call him Captain Ahab if you want. Anyway, as you can see, the theme for today is, I'm going to tell you, it's getting hot in here. I'm going to turn on TikTok because I'm done with the formalities. Hello, TikTok. Spread the news. The big guy's on with the other big guy. We about to rock your world. I'm just kidding. It's always something I wanted to say. Yeah, well, pretty crazy weekend. Crazy good, by the way. We had, I did Li's birthdays. One day I had Rob Lynn on. One day I had Robin on. And then last week, I think Chris was with me again. So, very good. I'm looking at changes in the back office little by little by little. If you notice last week's new webpage, the new one's not out yet. I just checked it. Could be out any minute. But go to the bottom and what does it have there? I'll tell you what it has there. And this means a lot. I mean, if you go to the bottom of the page and you're starting to see stuff like new payment payment options. You have Visa, MasterCard, verified by Visa, MasterCard security code AME, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether. That's a big deal. Let me tell you what it tells me. I don't know what it tells everybody else, but it tells me that these companies and these organizations say this is a secure, big, beautiful company that we would love to put our logo and be involved. So trust me, it's a big deal. It really, really is. Just to go out and get merchants and all that, it's not like you, hey, I'll go grab a merchant. No. Any of the big boys, they want to make sure where they're going is legit. One thing I want to cover in the very beginning, because I know that the crowd out there is getting bigger and bigger and different and more variety and people that maybe are looking at ONPASSIVE for the first time. I just want to give you some kind of a quick view of what I'm seeing and why I'm here, why Chris is here. Spent many, many, many years in corporate world, factory, all that kind of stuff. Back in 2004, some things happened where what I was doing was completely shut down in one day. Health issues and everything that I was doing, I really enjoyed it, was turned off. And I thought at that point, at 42 years old, are you kidding me? I hope that's not it. I hope that's not the grand poopah. Well, I decided to go online, like many people. I had 4 children at home. I'm 42 years old. You don't make a whole whopping amount of money on Social Security. And my wife was working, but it got to the point where she had to come home too. So anyway, long story short, it was temporary. I'm not crying. I mean, a billion people have it worse than me, no matter my worst day. Billions of people, by the way. But anyway, when I got online, I said, I'm going to get on. I'm going to make some extra income. I see other people doing it. If they could do it, I could do it. I believed it. But I didn't know what it really entailed to get to that point where you could become this so-called marketer. I heard the word. I said, follow me. It's easy. Just do what I do. Make a list, make a call, grab your friends, grab your family, get 3 and you're free in 90 days, make $90 million. It's all, anyway, I found out the hard way and the painful way. It's a lie. It's not true. It doesn't happen. I'm not putting down products. There's some of the companies were mind-blowing. I loved them. I could go back now. In fact, I have some that I really like. But the system of MLM it's not a winner. It's good for about 2% of the people, if you're lucky. because I think a 5% of the 2% or 50% of the 2% are not telling the truth. Uh, and the sad thing about the business in general is to be good at it, you got to bring people in quicker than they quit. Now, I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound like a great business plan. And once you get into that mode of how many people can I get in, not why are people leaving. Like the focus is never why they're leaving. I'm going to tell you why they leave. They're not making any money. And they don't have 8, 9 years full time to learn how to market. So a good marketer definition, the real definition is, can you bring in people faster than they quit? What kind of freaking business plan is that? That means people become what? A number. Now, once you put people as a number and not as a human being, you don't care about them. Now, I'm not meaning that people start off that way, but that's what happens. All right, Fred's gone. No, it's not Fred. It's 107. 110's gone. 112 stayed. 114 left. No, they're people. And the most painful thing I've ever heard a so-called guru say is, well, their why's not big enough. Hey, pack freaking sand. Their why's big enough. They can't afford it. They came online to learn to make an income, not give it to somebody else. So, long story, not quite so long, along comes ONPASSIVE. And I asked a few questions. What is this business? What about it? And they said, well, I said, can anybody do it? I mean, can I bring in the guy next? Can I invite the guy next door and he has a chance? Absolutely. Anyone can do it. I went, whoa, that's pretty cool. Do you have an auto ship? That kills people. You get this auto ship, and it might take a while for you to make a little income. What you got this monthly payment. No auto ship. Okay, do you have to recruit? No. I was done. What's it cost? 97. I went, oh, 9,700. That's going to be a killer, but I'll have to do something. This sounds. It's $97. Then I went, you got to be kidding. I'd be an idiot not to look at it for 97. I had two business partners, Mike and Dan, and I said, I got to do it for 97 just to look. So I did it. I went back to them. I don't even know what I told them, but I was barfing all over them, so they had to come in, so I'd shut up. But they came in, and here's what happened. For the first time in my life, it was back in 2019, 4.5 years ago, I got in, and I start to find out the truth of the company. Happens in every company. It starts off great in your mind, great in your heart, and just slowly beats you down to where you go, this sucks. This company did something a little different to me, big different. I got in, and it got better and bigger, and my belief got better and bigger, and I'm part of it, and I wish I could have had this 19 years ago. I really do. But, hey, we all have a journey. I'll tell you what the journey did. Walking through cow crap for years and years, getting beat on, losing money, definitely makes my eyesight and my heart know when you get something like this, you know it. And I want to tell people, if you just got online or you've been on a short time, there's no reason to take that crappy road that I did. If you get in ONPASSIVE, you will win. If you try anything else, it's just not going to happen. And you're saying, who's this guy? He's trying to talk me. I ain't trying to talk you into squat. What I'm saying is, if you get in, you get 3 free products. Try it out. If you don't like it, tell me, bite me, Marty. I'm out of here. I'm okay with that. But don't, for your family's sake, for whatever, get in and at least put your foot in the water, feel it, taste it, walk it, look at it, find out who the CEO is. That's very important. And the CEO of this company, I trust as much as anybody that ever walked this planet that I know, ever, in my entire life. No joke. And he has everything that would be good in a human being all wrapped up in one. He has the means, he has the intelligence, he has the heart. And what he said to me, and he's showing us, this isn't bull crap, BS coming out of his mouth. I'm going to build something like nobody's ever seen, and we're going to help the world. And I thought, wow, this guy's a maniac. And I was right. He is a maniac. But in a way that this will bring tears to your eyes when you see what he has built for average people like myself, like Chris, and let us be part of this massive, massive movement. You'd be as happy as I am. So all I want to say, I took 12 minutes, but it's worth it. Scan that code, get in, and find out for yourself. Please do yourself a favor. Now, I'm going to start talking to people that already know about this, are already in this amazing business. Keep your eyes peeled. Everything is, and I mean this. I'm not just saying it. Anything big at all could happen any minute. Okay, Ash doesn't have to come up and say, this happened. Be ready. He told us, be ready. He's not going to come to us every second and say, okay, now we did this, and now we did this, and now no, it's going. They're doing thousands of things at one time. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep checking the back office. Look for stuff. Look for updates. The updates in the back office. When you see it and it's different, read it and fasten your seatbelt. But I believe, and I know by looking at what we have and what we see, people talk about many streams of income, more than one. And people say, well, don't you look at other things? No, I don't need you. Why? Because there'll be more faucets of income, potential income in this company than any company that ever formed on this planet. This is my opinion, and this is by what I'm seeing. Do we have one product that will rock the world? No. We have many products that will rock the world. Many, many. And there's things about these products that put us above everyone else. One is above market value. So if you want to go compare, go ahead, because that's not fair to the other people, because there is no comparison. The price will beat anyone. The quality will beat anyone. The technology will beat anyone. But keep in mind, and I do say this, and I mean this part, this company is not out to destroy, conquer anybody else. They're out to give people what people should be getting from the very beginning. Give them what they pay for and some. No hidden fees, no hidden agenda, no small print. How many things I bought, and after I bought it, it said, you got that for $69.95? Well, guess what? If you had $20 more, you could have, people don't want to miss out, but they don't want to be tricked. This company gives you unlimited whatever it is. You want to go further, go further. You come into the company right now, you can get OConnect, which is a conference platform, video conference platform. You know all the other ones. If you come look at OConnect, you get 14-day free trial, free. If you look at it and you like any other one better, I got to know. I've tried them all. No, I need to know. Text me, write me, because I gotta see it. Because if you come in as a single person and just bring your family in for fun, it has features in there that will just make you laugh. It's got sounds, it's got pictures, you can do a poll, you can ask questions, you can do a family reunion on there. Now let's move on. Let's move on down the road. The same thing could take a medium-sized company and enhance it, without a doubt. Could take a large company and give them the communications they need to talk to anybody in their company. And it can take a Fortune 500 company and do the same. It's unlimited. Unlimited. And the price will be uncomparable. People say, don't you worry about competition. No. The ONPASSIVE built its own game. So how can somebody beat you in a game that you created? It's impossible. And they're not out to conquer. I believe ONPASSIVE will be life support for a lot of these companies out there that have been running off of 1 or 2% of the people driving all of their revenue. I don't know about you, but that's insane. Wouldn't you rather have 99, 100% of the people driving your revenue? It just doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's all I got for right now. I'm going to turn it over to Chris Johnson. His daughter got married on Saturday. Yeah. Anyway, here he is, Chris Johnson.
Thanks, Marty. Wow, you said a lot, brother. You said one thing that caught my attention. Well, you said a lot of things, but one thing you said, do we have a products that's going to rock this world? And Marty's correct. But the correct way to say it is, but we have products that's going to change the world. And I absolutely have seen it, believed it. I know what Ashmafar has designed for us. All you people that are watching on TikTok right now, I hope you can hear me. I was told I got to speak a little louder. I got a pretty loud voice as it is. I love TikTok. Actually, use it, watch it. And I want to let all you people on TikTok know what you're watching is something brand new. This isn't like your typical, it's not an MLM, but I know what you're thinking when you see a couple guys you don't even know on here talking about things. This isn't one of those things. And as Marty says many times, you don't know us, but you can try out 3 of our free products by clicking on that QR code and check it out for yourself. You see, you don't have to know me. I want you to trust me, but I know because you don't know me, you're like, But if you try it out yourself, that's our proof in the pudding. And you like it, you get in this. If you don't, and getting in this doesn't mean, oh, give us your wallet. That's not ONPASSIVE has never been that way. That's really why I love it. I know there's people watching this right now who are just in a rut or in a hole. And right now you're thinking, man, I'm never going to get out of this. You will. This is something that's helping people, that's going to create wealth in your family. So I want you to take that impossible thing out of your mind, saying, I'm never going to get where I want to be. We have a company called ONPASSIVE that's going to take you there. One of our biggest things is we do all the work for you. That is a correct statement. But you can also put in your own if you want to. Like Marty, he's a computer guy. I'm a laid back kind of guy. I'm going to do most of watch the company do all the work for me, and I'm going to do a little bit for myself just because I want to. But to let you know, if you're thinking that I'm never going to make it, I'm never going to have a chance, it doesn't matter who you are, what country you're from, what your religion, what your sexuality is, it doesn't matter. And ONPASSIVE is for everyone, okay? Everyone can come into ONPASSIVE, and it's equal. Where we all know that this world is not equal, okay? But it's a global company, and we started off with 1,400,000 founders. We now have well over 2 million people now that has come in as resellers, which is an amazing thing. And don't get scared when I say reseller, because remember when I said it's all done for you? That's just a name that they came up with. So I'm really hoping to find a younger generation of kids, 18 and up, that maybe don't really want to go to college. I tried college. I was horrible at it, didn't like it. I decided to go make money, and I got a job with actually Mazda Motors and Ford Motor Company, and I've spent 32 years there working jobs that I never liked. Listen, you got a choice, America, the world. You have a choice. ONPASSIVE's giving you a choice to say, well, am I going to go do that job for 30 plus years that I don't like, or am I going to try this brand new company called ONPASSIVE that's going to change my world? See, that's where I didn't have that choice. I knew I didn't have the funds to go out and start my own multi-billion-dollar global company. Matter of fact, I still don't have funds or the knowledge. And what you have in this, I call him the most beautiful man in the world, and I mean that in a great way. He did all this for you, for me, for anyone that wants it. He's funded it. He created it. We have offices, actually highest office in the world in Dubai. We have a train station in Dubai. We got it. Pretty much if you go to Dubai, you're not going to miss the word ONPASSIVE because it's everywhere. We're in Singapore. Hyderabad, India is where our main local tech team, amazing tech team. Oh, and by the way, to one of our brothers, it's got a very special today, Mohammed Nizal, from myself, Marty, and from the rest of the family. Happy birthday, brother. Thank you for all you do. Appreciate you. We have, let's put it this way, a tech city near you, ONPASSIVE's going to be in. Did I tell you about Egypt? No, of course not. There's a lot of things I could tell you what's happened in the last 4 or 5 years. Actually, some of the stuff we're hearing right now took 3-4 years to get in. When you do become a reseller from this QR code, you scroll down as you sign in, you're going to see a pay structure, how people are going to be able to pay ONPASSIVE. I don't know if you know how hard that was. That was a lot of work, but it's got every single possible option, including Bitcoin. I don't know. I know nothing about that coin stuff. I'm going to learn though. All right. This is what it's doing. When I said the work's all done for you, this is what Ash Mafar and his team has done for anyone that wants it. Luckily, I got in back in 2020, and I'm like a newbie if you think about it. I seen what this was about, okay? Understood it, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I wish I could have traded my 32 years to get into something like this. But guess what? It wasn't there 20, 30 years ago. What was happening 20 years ago where people were saying, oh, no, we're going to make some money. And they did. 1 or 2% made money where the rest of the people, oh, I got to try this. Oh, just give us a couple grand here, a couple grand here. That's actually what hurt the internet. It really did. Because, yeah, those couple of gurus actually is what they used to call them. They made, gosh, lots of money. And then there's the average guy saying, oh, that's going to be me someday. That's going to be me someday. And it never happened. You're looking at one guy on here, Marty Degarmo. He's tried almost everything, and he built humongous teams. He's seen ONPASSIVE and says, I've been waiting for this my whole life. Well, I got news for you, world. You've been waiting for this your whole life. Now we're introducing it to you. And all you got to do is click on that QR code. All right. It's that simple. You're going to get an OMail, all artificial intelligence, our social platform, ONET. You're going to get OTrim. You got 2 free trials, like Marty said, with OConnect and OTracker. All right. That's just to get you in to see what you think. You don't got to trust me or Marty, but you will trust that QR code and say, boom, no credit card required. We're not asking for a nickel or a dime. We just want to say, hey, get in our vehicle, put the pedal to the floor, and drive that sucker and tell us what you think. And if you love it, boom. And one of the things that was my favorite, we have something called Oh Bless. There's the world changer right there. I don't want you to think about that just yet, but I want you to let you know that that's coming big, and that's where the change of the world is going to come in. Not only are we going to change people's wealth and what they're worth and create legacies in any country, The poor, listen, we're in every single country on the globe. Every single country. All right. We're starting off higher than any other company has started out before. There's this guy called Ash Mafara. As Marty said, you'll never meet anyone like him. He's our CEO. He's a brother and a friend to millions of people because he wants to help change their lives. It's not about him. You'll find out as you get into this more about him, what he wants to do, what he wants to give away daily. It's not about the money. It's about the change. And most of us get into it for the money at first, and we realize how good it's going to be. Maybe to watch your family in the future never have to struggle again. Fresh water, clothes, food, anywhere in the world. That's what ONPASSIVE, there's the change. Do I want to rock the world or do I want to change the world? I definitely want to change the world. But I guarantee you, you're going to find a little rocking in there too, because it's pretty amazing. We have not made any money yet. Our first paid product, which is O Connect, I believe is going to be bouncing out very soon. I'm excited about it. My daughter, my last kid, got married Saturday. First of all, I want to thank all the followers in ONPASSIVE. Thank you very much. I shared some lives so you can see it too. Appreciate all the wonderful comments. She's actually she left for St. Thomas this morning for their honeymoon. They got diverted. They got to stay in Puerto Rico for one night because of the weather, and then they're taking off to St. Martin, where I got friends at. So it's going to be a lot of cool, but thank you for that. But the blessing was, to me, Ash Mafard sent me a nice little message. And if you know Ash Mafard, he's always thinking about what can I help? How can I? And I told him my own words is, they're both founders, Ash. You gave them everything possible that you could give them. And they're going to be forever thankful. I promise you that. Marty Degarmo, I'm talking way too much. Back to you, my brother.
Hey, we're having fun. Hey, we had 630 people on today. Wow. See what happens when Captain Chris joins Marty? Somebody loves us.
Robin's going to be mad at me.
Robin's going to be flapping her wings. I'm just kidding, everybody. Flapping her wings. I meant to say flying her broom. If she's watching this, I'm in big trouble. Anyway, TikTok, I want to thank you for coming. I'll get better at this. All the help that you're all giving, Sherman and Jay and all that, if I can get it, the key from TikTok and put you on a PC, I can shout out all your names because that's what I do. I appreciate everybody. I'm doing this because I love it, and I never worked this hard in my life. I want you to at least check it out. If you don't like it, leave. Nobody's going to talk. Nobody's going to grab you and try to play games with you. I don't like it. I know people don't like it. But if you come to my YouTube channel, you can scan the code. My YouTube channel is ONPASSIVE, Marty Degarmo. You can subscribe, ring the bell. You get all the videos. If you need to look at more, do it. But I'm saying you can look for free. So why not just come in and walk around? You don't have to peek over the fence. Jump the fence. Anyway, I'll see you TikTok. I will see you tomorrow, same time, 12 noon, Eastern Daylight Time. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye, TikTok.
Bye, TikTok. Okay, that's done. Sorry, everybody. It just sucks because I have to do it separately. Anyway, so everybody, like I said, and Chris knows, thank you all for being here. Great turnout. I hope we inspired, because inspiring, what I really want people to do is open your mind to the possibilities of ONPASSIVE. I'm excited. I was thinking yesterday, when's the last time I've been this excited? I think I was 12 years old, and it was Christmas, and I thought I was getting a bike, and I did. So I don't think I'm getting a bike. I hope not, because with this big I better watch my language. I don't feel like flossing myself with two wheels. Anyway, we won't go there, and I don't need to give you that visual because that would ruin your lunch or dinner. But anyway, thank you all for being here. I'm going to do a couple shout outs.
Did you
I'm
talk
sure.
about 360 Wednesday?
Oh, yeah. Let me do that. Here, first, I want to say something that I don't want to miss. By the way, Mr. Mohammed Nazar, you asked a question on Twitter. Is anybody else a Leo? And the answer is my wife. Her birthday was Saturday. My granddaughter is the 21st, Alexis. She's a Leo, which is okay. I'm not putting you down, but I'm Aquarius, and we know Leos can't swim. I'm just kidding. That doesn't even make sense. But Mr. Mr. Nazal, thank you so much for what you do. Thank you for joining on Passive. Holy cow. Since you came on, we're seeing this crazy marketing. I love crazy, by the way. And I don't mean crazy in any disrespect. You know that by now. But you are one crazy individual. And thank God, because you're surrounded by a lot of them. And I love every bit of it because they're crazy wanting to help the world. That's A1 for me. I want to also shout out to my brother, Mr. Ashwipara. Thank you for everything you're doing. I want to thank your wife. I want to thank your children. The time that you sacrificed for us. Complete strangers, okay? Not now, we're getting to know each other. But in the beginning, your concept was for complete strangers. And that just means so much to me. And you telling me at one time, giving feels so good. You give into the poor with you and your family, food and water, and thought, wow, what if I could share wealth in a big company or build something where everybody can do that? 1,000,000 people that want to give instead of one. It's powerful. And that is exactly what we did. In fact, it's going to be millions of people doing that. And that will turn the world on its axis. And that's a pretty powerful thing. Talk about a paradigm shift and an explosion of changing the world, the way they do business, the way they treat people, the way they give products, the way they treat customers. It's all going to change. And everybody that's watching this right now or 5 years from now, you can be part of this. So stop farting around and get in. I did not say the word fart in front of 600 people. Yes, I did. Anyway, do it and decide for yourself. On Wednesday, and drum roll, please. Oh, we can't do a drum roll. We're not No Connect. But anyway, Connect has a drum roll. On Wednesday at 2 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time, we're going to have a cast of people on Passive 360. Not one, not two, probably 8 to 10 people. It will be posted. Is Ashwipar going to be there? I don't know. But he's always invited, and he does come when he can. That's for sure. And he knows what we're doing, that we're inviting a group of people. Please don't text me, is it me? If you get an invitation to the panel, it's you. And by the way, if you don't get it, doesn't mean you're not coming on the panel as we go. This all depends on what happens, how it rolls out. If Mr. Mufara comes on, you get the Mufara effect. That's totally different than the Marty effect, okay? Or Chris. Yeah, you get the glowing effect. Yeah, there's effect, and then there's the Mufara effect, okay? We don't know. And I'm sure he's laughing when he watches this. I want to do a couple shout outs, and I'll turn it over to Chris. By the way, it'll be posted. We want everybody to come, no doubt about it. We're not trying to leave people out. It depends on how this thing flows. If it goes into Ash wants to talk with some people, he's the boss. And it's very easy to switch because there's a boatload of people that would love to talk to Ash. All of you would. I know that. Anyway, let me give some shout out. Like I said, 630 people today. That's not counting TikTok. And on there, I had 1,100 likes. So people are watching. That's the main thing I'm saying. And that's a good thing. The more people we bring in, it's better for all of us. So let me say some shout outs because my voice is going quick. Sina, hello, and thank you for being here. Amina, Daniel W. Welsh. Hey, what's happening, Daniel? Miriam Nyberg. I think I said that right this time. Bartholomew Ruth, hello. Ava. No, Abba. You know how I know it's Abba? Chris said it to me 50,000 times. It's Abba, like you're going to say
Abba Diaz.
Yeah, Abba. Abba.
Said Abba backwards. She's the goat.
Avocado. Yin Yang, 44.4. What's happening? David Switzer. Casey Shorty, go ahead.
Woo! Way to go, Short C.
Yeah, he did it. Charity Manigault, what's happening? I wish he'd have done it all week. I wouldn't have lost my voice. Sharif Maya, welcome. Clover Kelly, saying hi to us, Chris. Gene, the one and only Aliba, is in the house. Thank you, Gene, for being here. Akram, I see him every night. Hello, Akram. Glad you could make it. Vulcan goes. Last night we were telling funny stories of each other, what things that have happened. Everybody had a lot of funny ones. O.M. Prakash Muyara. Oh, sorry. But hello. Myra Aquino, I see her every day. She's on every night too. Hello, Myra. Casey Zevenberg, the man, Berg. It's Bergen. Chris got me saying that like he said. Lavonda Northellis.
I'm wearing it.
Hello. Life and Nature. Robert D. Oakes, what's happening? Thank you for coming. Chandan Mujamdar, welcome. Michael Champagne. Dominic Sean. Pinto 08. Blogs with Sergey. Hello, Blogs. George Lukakamwa from Uganda. Babine Benny, hello. Thank you. You're always here. I appreciate it. Sunshine Gifty's in the house. Miss Wash 007. Boom. Frank Rowe, how you doing? We are in it to win it. Is in the house. I said hello to Vulcan. Doyle Engelbretson is in the house. Thank you. Dawn just heated me up some spinach. I watched Popeye when I was a kid. Oh, whoa. She made spinach. She didn't heat it up. I apologize. Yeah, I got to be cool. You got to watch these little words because heating it up is one thing, but making it. Anyway, she's still talking. Taram, I got to get going because Chris has got stuff going on.
All over the place right now, but it's okay. We're good. They're outside.
Didn't want to miss anybody if I can help it, but I always do. Virginia Ginger DeSanto. She added ginger. I love ginger.
Did you get M. Kaylee?
Lister T. Yep. She's always here.
Welch, Dominic Sean, Derek Gonzalez.
Mokan.
Shah Nawaz, Prati Hendry, Muhammad.
Keep going.
Oh, now it stopped. Okay, hold on. Of course, we got Casey Santintina. The whole gang's here.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got to do at least as good as me.
Roy McPhail. You got Yin Yang 444, I guess. Rajij. Hey, but while we're doing that, remember tonight, I think at 3 o'clock, I'm not 100% sure, is Michael and Julie. 4 o'clock is Comfort Contour. Roblin Live is at 8 o'clock every night.
Roblin Live, don't miss it.
Minnow Miller, 9:30, and then 10 o'clock tonight, just to let you know. I promised my engineer Mike, myself, Marty, and Robin will be on engineer Mike's tonight.
That's right. Tonight at 10.
Yeah, tonight at 10.
That's right. Tonight at 10, engineer Mike, myself, the voice, and Chris Johnson, Captain Chris Johnson, will be there. And I'm going to say goodbye because, Chris, you got any more?
No, I just love everyone and thank you for all the beautiful wishes for my daughter. I love everyone, and I'm going to someday be able to tell you all personal thank you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, let me hide this. I put it just
Robert Tantello.
Robert Tantello.
I missed him. I missed
Jerry,
him with every bullet so far.
Jerry Nix, if I didn't get to see you and you're here. Anyway, I'll see you all, and God bless.
Bye, everyone.